Good morning, class. I am again with you with the part second of chapter 2, the Tiger King. In the first chapter, you come to know that when the Tiger King born and he was just 10 days old, he spoke some words and asked the astrologers an intelligent question about the manner of his death. In this part of this chapter, we'll come to know whether this infant had a miraculous childhood or something else. Let's read the chapter. Crown Prince Jung Bahadur grew taller and stronger day by day. No other miracle marked his childhood days apart from the event already described. The boy drank the milk of an English cow, was brought up by an English nanny, tutored in English by an Englishman, saw nothing but English films exactly as the Crown Prince of all other Indian states did. When he came of the age at 20, the state which had been with the court of wards until then came into his hands. Here one line is there from the event already described. Means in his childhood nothing miraculous happened except the event which was already described. Means when he was only of 10 days old, he spoke some words and raised his question about the manner of his death. And in his childhood everything was done according to his state's rules. Means he drank English cow's milk, he was brought up by an English nanny, and even get education from an Englishman, and saw only English films and nothing and no other films. And the another term is that court of wards. It is a legal term. It is a legal term which is used by the Englishmen, because when East India Company ruled India, that time those states whose successors were minor, that time this company would take care of the state. And the same thing was there in the state of Jung Bahadur. His state was under East India Company supervision, and when he came at the age of 20, he get the power to rule his state. But everyone in the kingdom remembered the astrologer's prediction. Many continued to discuss the matter. Slowly it came to Maharaja's ears. It happens that when any rumor, rife, or you can say any prediction was there, people have the remembrance of that prediction. The same thing was there, and the kingdom of this Tiger King, people discuss about astrologer's prediction, and when they discussed it, slowly this news came to Maharaja's ears also. There were innumerable forests in the Pratibandpuram state. They had tigers in them. The Maharaja knew the old saying, "You may kill even a cow in self-defense." There could certainly be no objection to killing tigers in self-defense. The Maharaja started out on a tiger hunt, and when this news came to Maharaja's ears, he started his tiger hunting, because there were innumerable, means a lot of forests are there in Pratibandpuram state, and tigers were also there in those forests. And even the Maharaja was known about this saying, or you can say a legal term, that in self-defense a person can kill a cow. If a person can kill a cow in self-defense, then the Maharaja was certain about the killing of tigers, because he can kill any tiger in self-defense, so it won't be any harm for him. And he started his tiger hunting. Maharaja was thrilled beyond measures when he killed his first tiger. He sent for the state astrologers and showed him the dead beast. "What do you say now?" he demanded. "Your Majesty may kill 99 tigers in exactly the same manner." But the astrologers drawled. Drawled means talked. When Tiger King killed the first tiger, his thrilled beyond measures. His thrilled beyond measures means he was very happy at his this adventurous task, and he even called for the astrologers and asked that what they say about this, because he had killed the tiger. And then the astrologer said that yes, the king can kill 99 tigers, and he stopped. But what? Speak without fear. And then the king forced the astrologers to speak again. But you must be very careful with the 100th tiger. And the astrologer told him that he must be careful about 100th tiger. What if the 100th tiger were also killed? And then he asked if he would kill 100th tiger, then I will tear up all my books on astrology, set fire to them, and I shall cut off my tuft, crop my hair short, and become an insurance agent. The astrologer finished on an incoherent note. Incoherent means confusion. Tuft is a bunch of hairs in the middle of the bald head. Now, when the question was asked by the king that if he would kill the 100th tiger, then what would the astrologers do? And he said that he would change his profession from an astrologer to an insurance agent, and he will tear up all his books and set them on fire, and even cut off his tuft and become and keep his hair short. So this is the second part of this chapter, Tiger King. Hope you will understand, and my next video will be soon with the part 3 and 4. Please like, subscribe this. Thank you. Have a nice day.